Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, November 26, 2025. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. What do we have here? Some data during the Asian session were published. Construction work done in Australia down from 2.9 to minus 0.7. CPI is 0, down from 0.5. And that's about treatment mean CPI at the same level of 0.3%. Now, Reserve Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision in line with the expectations, cut from 2.50 to 2.25. Rate statement, press conference and monetary policy statement were issued at the same time after the interest rate decision. Unemployment rate in Poland is scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. At the same time, we got ECB financial stability review. 20 minutes later, Jemabua Mauderer will give a speech, and then we have the key data from the UK. GDP, autumn forecast statement, core durable goods orders, goods trade balance. All of this data are from the USA, and this data are scheduled for release at 2:30. Together with the initial jobless claims and building permits. So plenty of data, very important data scheduled for release. Then at 4 o'clock we got new home sales and core PCE price index. Then we have 30 minutes later crude oil inventories and cash in crude oil inventories. Then another speeches from ECB Lane at 7 o'clock. 25 minutes later at 5:30 Atlanta Fed GDP Now. At 6 o'clock we got ECB President Christine Lagarde to give a speech. Then we have a US Barker Hughes oil recount and total recount data scheduled for us at 7 o'clock. And we finish this day with the beige book data release at 8 o'clock. So that's about this situation. Now there's 10:30, there is Fed's balance sheet, and then retail sales and core retail sales data from the New Zealand at 10:45. So very busy day today, including the Asian session. So please stay focused, stay vigilant, and without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We start with euro dollar. So the euro dollar is finally breaking higher. We broke above the technical resistance finally as the bearish pressure eased. We broke above the 100 periods moving average, and we are moving higher towards 1.1607 the technical resistance, local high 1.1596, so only 11 pips away from the top. Momentum is strong, momentum is positive, bullish momentum. Very nice movement to the upside is being made on the euro dollar. What I'm looking at is this movement to the downside from this local and swing high at 1.1919 made on September 17, 2025. You can see consecutive lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Is this the same situation being done these days? Is that local downtrend being still in power and continues to move like this? Possibly, if we'll take a look at the RSI, we can see that market is moving from the extremely oversold to overbought, oversold to overbought, oversold. Now we have to move to the overbought market conditions. So any movement above 1.1607 opens the road towards 1.1657. So euro dollar bullish. British pound hits the extremely overbought conditions and hits the level of 1.3213, the technical resistance, after the breakout above the trend line. With this kind of a momentum, very nice situation for the bulls. Okay, let me just zoom in, and what we see here is of course bullish movement to the upside. However, this situation here is trying to convince us, especially bulls, that they are able to break above the key technical resistance at 1.3250. So we still need more, we still need another push to the upside, despite the fact that some levels has been violated already. So now 1.1389 is still technical resistance, and this is still technical resistance. Very interesting 4-hour time frame pattern has been made here. is visible on the chart right now. I am talking about this bearish engulfing pattern. So right now we are inside of this range of this pattern. So any breakout below 1.3152 is bearish, basically. Any push to the upside is bullish, but please take a look at the extremely overbought market conditions. US dollar versus the Japanese yen tests the technical support at 155.74 as expected. We break below the level of 50 and down towards the level of 38, but suddenly the market is moving higher after the test of this technical support. Nevertheless, it's still not enough to say that okay, the bulls are back in town and they are ruling all across the board. We got this short-term trend line, and this short-term trend line needs to be violated if the bulls wants to move towards the swing high at 157.90. All right, so please, as long as we stay above the blue trend line, as long as we stay above the level of 155.75, the outlook remains bullish. So it looks like we might ask a little, we might wait a little bit for the price, for the market to cover this gap. What else? Gold. What is going on gold? Very, very interesting situation on gold market. Look at this. We've been consolidating just below the 4,150 level technical resistance. Now there was a breakout above this level with nice and strong momentum. Nevertheless, the trend line is still up for a test and possible breakout, and the breakout is possible because in the background we have the long time frame up trend. And then the breakout above 4,186 and towards the 4,244, the swing high from the November 13. So the outlook for the gold with this kind of momentum is bullish. We should see test of the trend line and then further breakout to the upside. Last but not least, I think we should speak about the Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't do much yet again. 10% movement to the upside was apparently enough for the bulls. They can't actually do anything more. 10.72% to the upside. We are still below the crucial key technical resistance. Volatility is low. We are consolidating the recent gains. Let me just remove this this measurement. We are consolidating the recent gains around the level of 50 on the momentum. So not much is going on here on the Bitcoin worth of noticing. It looks like this is a pullback, a pause ahead of the further movement to the downside. Only sustaining breakout above $98,000 will change the outlook to more bullish. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.